Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to make meatballs. I got about 2 pounds of nice lean meat here. Now I must say, first time I've ever made meatballs with such a small amount of meat. So this is going to be a first time for me making meatballs with 2 pounds of meat. Hopefully it'll be good. But let's go, let's do it. Okay, first things first. We put a little salt and pepper. And of course, salt and pepper goes to taste. Okay? And if the salt is not to taste, it's to whatever the doctor told you to do. Okay? Oh, that looks like it's enough. Alright. We're going to put a little, not everybody does this, a little oregano, not much. For that amount, I'm going to put about, teaspoon. About a teaspoon of oregano. And I'm going to put a little basil. And I'm going to put a little bit more than a teaspoon of basil. Maybe we can go a teaspoon and a half. Okay? Boom. Alright. So we got all salt, pepper, all our herbs in there. Okay? We're going to put a little garlic in it. We're going to chop the garlic fino, very fine. As fine as possible. Boom. Boom. Oops. Boom. Fino. Very fine. Very as fine as possible. Huh? Right, camera? Boom. Right. Alright. Now, we have Parmesan cheese. Parmigiano, not Parmesan, excuse me. Parmigiano. Basta. Metti un poco, guarda. Then we have breadcrumbs. Basta.
Oh, you have to see how it feels.
Let's see how it feels. Yeah, now we got eggs. We have 3 eggs, and we have Humpty Dumpty. See Humpty Dumpty? He's going to scramble the eggs. It's all scrambled up. Boom. Put it in. Let's see how it comes together. And I do it by hand. I've done it in big machines. Yeah, you can well incorporated. Everything. Well incorporated. Now we make it a meatball. Okay. Now the best thing to measure the meatballs is with an ice cream scoop. The ice cream scoop, the ones that have the little click on, we broke one, so all we got left is this one. But this will do. A little water. Put it on. Here we go. Nice heaping amount. Okay. That's not too big, right? That's too big.
It should be a little smaller.
A little smaller? Yeah, but it's going a little smaller. Let's see. Okay, see what I'm doing now? I'm actually rolling all the meat together to make the meatball. Okay, then when I get it all nice and smooth together, I put it down. Let me show you from the beginning here. Okay, take the meat up here, and you will eventually, if you can't tell now, and then we turn it like this. You see how nice and easy I'm doing that? See how nice and easy? See, and we get it all mushed together. You don't get it together good, and you squeeze a little bit. Put a little pressure on it. Don't be afraid. Put a little pressure. You see? In here. And in the oven. Alright? In the oven. Let's see. Perfect. Come on. Stay there. Nice. Alright.
Okay.
Good. but we want some tomato sauce to finish cooking them in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a plain tomato sauce that I make that goes with anything. And this is one tomato sauce I actually use onion in. So I'm going to cut the onion, small dice. Okay. We mix. Alright, I'm going to put a little garlic in here. Oh, this one's not chopped. I don't want it like that. Alright, let's get back to the garlic. I'm going to put a little garlic in here. The onion is between translucent and opaque. And when the onion gets translucent, the garlic can be brown. And let's see, do we need any more? I'm going to put a little bit more oil in here.
You usually don't cook with extra virgin, no?
No, because it breaks down. Time for the tomatoes, and we're using crushed tomatoes. We're using crushed tomatoes. Crushed tomatoes. Good. Now I read what's here. There's citric acid in here. And that's important to know that. And I'll let you know in a second why. Okay. Citric acid's in there. Okay. A little salt. I go about 2 teaspoons. I go 2 teaspoons. You do whatever you want. As far as the salt goes. A little pepper, and I'm using ground black pepper. I'm going to use a teaspoon and a half. Okay? And now, I'm going to put a little oregano. I'm putting up a little oregano, not much. Sometimes I don't put any oregano in here. But I know I'm going to be cooking the meatballs in here. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of oregano. Oh, where are we? I ran out of basil. Teaspoon of basil, but I got more up here someplace. I hope I have. I don't see any.
Oh, that looks like it's good.
Here we go. Teaspoon. A little bit more. There you go. Now, parsley, okay, and now 2 tablespoons of sugar because of the citric acid. There's citric acid in there. Sugar with citric acid. You get Italian from Naples. There's no sugar. There's no citric acid. No sugar. Okay. Tablespoon. Okay, let's get going. The meatballs should be ready for the sauce. Okay, I think that's going to be really good. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, I don't have to. And what we find here is something terrific. There's no fat in there. There's no fat. Okay? And let me tell you something about cooking in here. Now, lean meat, there's no fat. But when you fry them in the pan, they absorb the fat. They absorb the fat when you fry them in the pan, and the fat doesn't escape from there if there's fat in there. What happens to the fat that you cook it in and everything? It absorbs the fat. And the fat, where does it go? Right here! Okay, so we're going to be putting the meatballs in here. 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 4 at a time. Okay, push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down, nice, relax, everybody relax, meatballs relax, camera relax, Chef Richie relax, Alright, we're back. It's time to stir. Now this is excellent stirring to the bottom. See, all around. If there's anything stuck on the bottom, starting to stick on the bottom, this will get it for you. Okay? Look at this terrific tomato sauce, flavored by the meatballs, and its natural flavoring with the herbs. And look at it. It's beautiful. Look how nice and thick it is. Nothing in it to make it thick. It's all thing. And it cooks for about an hour.